All right, let's try this again, shall we?
Well, good luck, everybody.
This qualified at the back again, but lots of people didn't. Once again, lots of people didn't qualify because it doesn't really matter here. It's all pack racing. You can go grab a snack and come back after the qualifying's over and just be at the back. This is our second attempt. First one didn't go well. Spun out coming out of the pit lane and then got a weird drive-through penalty that I ended up not being able to get served. There was all sorts of weird things going on in the pits, but shouldn't have got the penalty in the first place. Life is easier when you don't get penalties.
Laps, P11.
There were also a bunch of guys that started from the pits.
Follow car number.
That's a common like NASCAR tactic for the super speedways, to just stay at the back and not get involved in any of the first cycle shenanigans. But it doesn't work out when the race goes green the entire way. So there were a lot of guys cursing at the end because the race stayed green. Looks like everyone's out this time. Yeah. So we got 19 cars. We got Trace up at the front. He's a great driver. What else we got? Stephen Lee. Yeah.
We need to catch car number 04.
All right. So, this track, it's a make-believe track. It was in one of the old NASCAR games. It used to be called the Coca-Cola Superspeedway, but I think in the original game. But Coca-Cola didn't want to license it, so now it's the iRacing Superspeedway. It's a NASCAR track. Green. It's going on green, yeah. I don't blame them.
Green, green, green. Got a car outside. Still there. You're clear outside. Car outside. Car outside.
So the transition between the track and the apron is monstrous.
Still there.
And it's really easy in this car to damage your front wing. So you need to be very careful transitioning.
Good start.
Not just in these corners, you know, touching down, it's bad enough.
Car outside.
The track is so big that you can actually hit down there and recover, but you'll have damaged your front wing.
He's still there.
But even coming down off of onto pit lane, if you come down too early, you'll bend your front wing. And then you got a 5 extra seconds during your pit stop to fix it or replace it.
The car ahead is Jordan. Car high. He's still there. Hold your line. Still there. Clear outside.
Further up front than I want to be.
Car outside. He's still there. Still there. He's still there. The leader's just done a 44.9. The guy behind has just done a 45.0. The guy in front has just done a 44.8. Clear high. I think the pit window for refueling will open on lap 13. It'll close on lap 36. Got a car high. Clear high. P4. That's a new fastest lap for Yoroi, 44.1. Your last lap time was at 44.7.
This is a great track if you want to try and set, like, you know, your fastest lap with the highest total speed. If you get yourself, you know, back in 10th and get a good draft the entire way through your lap, you can, well, yeah, you can hit 400k easy.
The guy in front is Yoroi. You've just done a 44.5. That's your fastest lap. The car in front's lap time is a 44.4. Jordan is now in the lead.
So the draft is so strong here. There's the leader. It's impossible for the leader to break away. It's why not leading is on the first stint is just easier. If you can get two guys hooked up so that they're just leapfrogging every straight, it works out really well, especially if after the pit cycle the two cars that come out first can immediately start leapfrogging and everyone else doesn't pit in immediately to react to that to make sure they come out. They'll come out and have lost the draft.
Clear high, car high.
It's an excellent team tactic.
Still there. Hold your line. Clear outside. Car outside. Still there. Still there. 6th place. Fastest lap for Leach, 43.2. Hold your line. Still there. Hold your line. Car high. Still there. He's still there. You're clear outside. Car outside. Okay, Craig. The next car is Jordan. Still there. Clear high. Got a car high. He's still there. Still there. Still there. Still there.
I'm surprised I've got this set to only 40 laps because that's a quick race.
Hold your line. You're in the middle, 3 wide.
Why did you slow down?
Good consistency. Keep them coming. Got a car outside. He's still there. You're in the middle, 3 wide. Leach, clear low. Outside.
If you want a car to go by you intentionally and you're on the bottom, slow down on the straight, not going into the corner.
Hold your line. Car high. You're clear outside. P4. Car outside. Still there. Hold your line. He's still there. Still there.
So my first attempt at this, everyone at the front was like being really aggressive, so I fell back and just sort of stayed around like 9th or 10th or so.
Still there.
until we got to the pit cycle, just to,
Hold your
because
line.
I didn't want to get involved in anything. But
Still there.
everyone's being like
Still there.
3 wide momentarily.
Still there.
Piece
P3.
right
The lap
there.
time was 44.8. Hold your line. Hold your line.
I don't mind staying up in the front like this if
Still there.
we aren't going to be
Still there.
doing 3 wide side by side,
Still there.
3 cars deep every lap.
Still there. Hold your line. Still there. Still there. Clear high. P2, that lap was a 44.8. Outside. Hold your line. Hold your line. Clear outside. Got a car outside. Clear high. Got a car high.
So yeah, if you're watching the rear view there, you can see the runs that guys can get
Still there.
on this track.
Still
So
there.
yeah, last lap, a guy in 10th
Still
can win
there.
this race.
Still there. E4.
As long as
He's still there.
basically the spaces open up at the right time.
He's still there. Still there. Hold your line. Still there. Clear outside. Car
Really?
high. Still there. He's still there. Clear high.
And you could hear right there the RPM change in my car between when those guys were up on the high line and I was out in the open air myself, versus the second they pulled down, you could hear the RPMs as the car started to get sucked back up to them.
P3.
And all I'm doing right now is just driving in full fuel save mode.
Got a car outside. Hold your line. Clear high.
That's why you don't want to come in that shallow in the corners, because you need to anticipate the turn early, otherwise you're going to shoot up like that. And if there had been a car right in the second groove, they would have hit each other.
Clear outside. Leach is leading the race. P6. New fast car outside. Alright, Craig. Pit window open. He's still there.
What's going on, kids?
You're clear outside. Car outside. Clear outside. Car high. He's still there.
Sisters
Clear
are
high.
having a squabble.
Hold your line. Still there. Still there. Still there. Car outside. Still there. Still there. Got a car high. The driver in front of us is Washington. That lap time was 44.5. Hold your line. Still
Pick a
there.
line.
Clear high. Car high. Still there. Clear high outside. Still there. Clear high. Got a car outside. He's still there. Clear high.
Wow. Carlos like
Car outside.
forced Steven
Clear
right up
outside.
to the outside
Car
wall.
high. You're in the middle. Clear low. Got a car outside. Clear all round. Lee is now leading.
What are those guys doing? Why am I following them?
Carlos, chill out, man.
Steven saw exactly what I saw. He was also wondering why on lap 16.
Car outside. Clear outside. P5. Outside. Outside.
So you can see how staying shallow like those guys are makes you extremely prone to turning late on this track. You turn late on this track in the last couple laps when everyone's 3 wide, and you're going to wipe everyone out.
Still there. Okay, clear high. Car outside. Hold your line. You're clear outside. Car high. Hold your line. Still there. Clear outside. Car outside. He's still there. Still there. Clear outside. Car low. 3 wide. You're in the middle. P4. Inside's clear. Good lap. That's your quickest today. Got car high. Clear all around.
Well, I guess you two have the same idea as me.
Car outside. Hold your line. Clear high. Car high. Clear high.
Do I trust them to leapfrog?
Got a car outside. Hold your line.
Oh, wow, okay.
Still there. Clear high. Outside. Still there. Clear high. Car high. Still there. You're clear outside. Got a car. You're in the middle. Washington is now in the clear inside. Car outside. Clear all round.
So if we can catch Eric's draft, this is perfect for us.
You're leading. That's half distance. Should be about 6 laps of fuel remaining. That was a 44.2. Car outside. Clear outside. Car high. He's still there.
You can see the draft is just pulling us.
Car high. Still there. Hold your line. He's still there. Still there. Clear outside. Car outside. Still there. He's still there. Okay, Craig, you've got about 4 laps of fuel left. Clear high. You've just done a 43.4. That's your best lap.
So we don't want to pit at this point because we're just using this draft is pulling us faster than we would have been had we gone in early. So we're gonna come
outside. He's still there. Clear high. Car inside. Still there. Clear low.
Okay, so now
Car inside. 3 laps of fuel remaining. Hold your line. Still there. Your lap times are improving. This is a clear inside.
Jesus. What did I say about the guys with the late apexes?
3 wide, you're in the middle. Clear outside. Clear all round. Got a car outside. Clear high. Outside. Inside. Hold your line.
Ideally would have pitted right there,
Clear inside.
but we were on the outside.
Car high.
So we will pit this lap.
Still there. Hold your line. P2. Only 2 laps of fuel left. That's the new fastest lap for Raves. 42.5. He's still there. Still there. You're clear outside. Inside. Still there. He's still there. You're in the middle. Clear low. Clear all around.
Pitting in this lap, pitting in this lap.
Got car high. Clear high. What's your speed limit in the pits?
That
The
almost
speed
pulled my
limit
wheel
is
out of my hand.
105.
I may have
kilometers per
transitioned
hour.
too hard. I might have damaged my front wing. We'll see.
Did I see a wreck there or what?
This is the
'Cause
last
I
lap
thought
of
I
fuel.
did.
100 meters. 50 meters.
I think he flat spotted his tire.
Box this lap, please, Craig. Pit exits clear.
Go low, Daniel.
All right, I can hear things now. So what is the plan?
Keep slingshot. Keep slingshotting. Go low.
I hate this pit exit so much.
Okay, sounds good.
The gap to Washington behind is now 3.5.
So that distance right there, the 3.7 seconds, was 100% because we were able to manipulate the cars who pitted early. Enough cars pitted early that we were able to use their draft to pull us up through them to end up way faster than we would have been. Because, yeah, Trace would be the first ones, and you can see 4.5 seconds back. And if you remember, during the pit cycle, when he came out, he was 4.5 or so, 5 seconds ahead. So you could see how wherever I pitted, I was going to be 4.5 seconds ahead of those guys. And by pulling through them, I was able to bring myself further up than I otherwise would have been.
Somebody towards the back of the lead pack. Your car lagged so bad it did a backflip in midair during 3 and
Car
4.
ahead is Ash.
Or just hope for a wreck in front.
If you two want to do the slingshot thing, I can just ride behind you guys. And I think you guys know what you're doing more than I do.
Well, one of us has to keep going to the outside instead of losing momentum by
That
passing
last
on
lap
the
was a
outside.
44.8.
I just want to point out the actual race leader is out on his own island at driving pit.
Ash is getting closer. The gap's now
So
0.4.
go high coming out of the turn.
So you can see the guys who were able to stay out even longer were able to make up even more of that time. And that's just the power, where the track is so, there's so much power in the draft.
I'm stupid.
Hey, we all are.
Got a car low. Clear inside.
Going high.
Car outside.
So it's going to come down. It's going to be a three-car battle between us three. You can see we pulled out an extra half second on those guys.
Car low. Still there. He's still there. Clear inside.
Hey guys on engine map 1.
Lee is closing in. The gap is now 4.0 seconds. P3. Car down low. Still there. Clear low. Car low. Clear low. That was 44.4.
You're supposed to pass slow.
So we're just biding our time at this point. There's no point playing dangerous. We've got enough of a gap. We don't need to worry about the guys behind us. Don't want to slow ourselves. Don't want to slow this group down to bring any of those guys back into play. We want this to be a three-car battle on the last 3 laps.
The gap behind is now 4.0. Car inside. Inside's clear. P3. behind is now 3.7.
So the problem is I'm where I want to be for the last lap, but from lap 38 onwards, a caution ends the race.
Push now, we might get second place.
What are we going to do?
The gap behind is now 3.2 seconds. Got a car low. Hold your line. Clear inside. Car down low. V2, 2 laps left. We're on for a podium. Low.
Sorry, Kerry, I had to move up for the yellow car. All good.
These guys were slowing down too much. I did not like how much
Come on, Craig. One more lap. Keep it together. We'll win this. You're leading.
So yes, I am intentionally not letting them. They're trying to back off to get a run.
Really?
Oh, we got a chance.
Car high. Still there. Hold your line. Clear high. Podium finish.
Good one,
Nice
John. Rowan pushed them. Nothing I could do there. They chained up and he pushed them across the line. Because I wasn't going to let them fall a second and a half behind to try and get the monster run. So that left, yeah, the only other option, and they must be, well, the fact they both pitted at the same time and came out at the same time tells me that, yeah, we're probably communicating with each other, because that was too perfect. They did that perfectly.
Somehow, some way, I ended up sideways in the pits.
100 meters. 50 meters.
But did you hit the attenuator? So there we go, another caution-free race. Except this time I didn't screw up on pit exit and then not be able to clear the black flag. So that was much better.
If attenuator's my tire changer's name, yes, I got him.
Poor guy, they're so poorly paid. So I don't think there's going to be anything. There might be the odd blink and oh yep, a wall rub right there by Jonathan, but only the slightest. Oh. That's what happens when you don't call out your pits. And you could do it when you're at the back of the pack at this track, but you saw I called out my pit because there were so many guys around me that you don't want to. See how he off-throttled there. 360, and he's off throttle, but he's not off the track yet. The transition line is right there, right where his left wheels are. So whoever that is behind him is now desperately trying to go up to the right, to get around him. Just clipped him enough, and that's all it takes. Oof. And into the attenuator. Ouch. Yeah. I didn't even know that happened because, of course, to the inside, no caution. And what else did we have? Again. So whoever this is, that is a terrible pit. I can't even call it a pit call out because you didn't call out your pit. So Robbie Ross decides he's gonna. Is it? I can't tell. Oh no. Oh, Taylor. I've raced against Taylor. He would know better than that. But he's on the top line. He's got cars to his inside, and tries to make a last minute decision to. I think, yeah, Taylor. We raced in the Dark Horse, if I recall. So even worse, off throttles, and tries, and wow, lucky number 6 is the luckiest. Steven is just super lucky he was able to keep going. Wow. Just a blank. Woo. Steven just powering it. Look at him go. So this is that second group. Oh, wow. How did those two survive? Steven and Robbie, they like merged into each other for a second there. 1, 2, 3, 4 wide. Touch wheels. Oh, that's all it takes. Yeah. Both of them coming to the line. That was a perfect work together. Just as tight as humanly possible. Perfect. So yeah, what was the result? 6/1000th of a second. Hey, we'll take it. All right, that was our fixed for the week. So I might do another one of these later on. We'll see. there's not much to them. It's not exciting. It's not as exciting as the other ovals, that's for sure. This is the worst of the draft race. Oh well.